Okay, I promise I'm not just trying to make a video every other week, but school and laziness and tiredness is making me make just one video every other week. Trying to get back on once a week, starting now. So last time I did talk to you, I talked about sequels that were coming out that I was really excited about, parts of trilogies, parts of ongoing series, and one of those that I brought up was called The Master Magician, which was the third in a series which starts with the Paper Magician. But I had not yet talked about either the Paper Magician or the Glass Magician, which has led up to that third one I was already talking about in the last video. So book one is The Paper Magician, and it starts with Sione. She's the main character in these books, and she has just graduated. It's sort of a college situation, and basically in this reality you can choose to go into magic if you have certain affinities towards that sort of thing, and you're able to do that. You can choose to go into magic, but in this case you have to bond to a certain sort of material that you can do magic with. So you can bond to paper, and you can only do magic and certain spells with paper. You can bond to metal, and you can only do metal magic. Well, metal magic! Anyway, Sione is kind of forced to choose paper. There aren't enough paper magicians, so they tell her if she wants to keep going into magic, she has to bond to paper, and she's none too pleased about that. I hope I'm pronouncing Sione appropriately. I have only obviously seen it in the book, and I don't know if I'm saying it right, but anyway, Sione gets set up with Emery Thane, who is a paper magician, and she's going to be in an apprenticeship with him. I think I just have a thing in books for like boarding schools and apprenticeships. It's like I'm a teacher and I'm just obsessed with school things. But anyway, she gets set up with him. She's kind of bitter about it right from the start. This is where you start out, that she's going to meet this guy who she's going to have to apprenticeship in this sort of magic that she didn't really want to be a part of. But she still wants to do magic, so she's going to do it. I guess I should tell you, it's set in London, and it's kind of old-timey times. Technical dates there, but it's not like modern technology and things. Obviously you can maybe glean that from the fact that she's going into an apprenticeship. I don't know. It's not a good explanation of the setting, but just so you know, she's not like carrying around a cell phone. Because what happens in the first one is very surreal as far as what she has to fight, and then the second book, The Glass Magician, I actually liked better. It's more action kind of stuff going on. So, but I like them both, and I'm excited to see where the third one goes. The Paper Magician series is definitely one of those where it's just sort of, there's magic, but it's realistic in the way that everything else in society is the same as it would have been during that time. It just happens that people go into magic as a career, and that's accepted. So it's not like hidden secret magic like, you know, some of my favorite witches and wizards. It's very much out in the open. This is just another part of life, you know, like realistic magic kind of thing. So the first book, being called The Paper Magician, focuses a lot on paper magic. The second one, being called The Glass Magician, even though it stars the same people, focuses a lot on the people who bonded to glass and do glass magic. So I was hoping that maybe as the series went on you would see like each of the different types of materials and get like a book specific on those, but the next one is called The Master Magician, and I'm guessing it's finishing up with the trilogies. I want to, you know, each kind, but hopefully at least it will feature a little bit more of the other types of magic, because I think it's really neat the way that they are very specific about how that magic works and kind of explain how each material is different magic-wise. That was something that was most interesting to me about these books so far. So far, this series of books is one that I haven't really seen on BookTube. I haven't really heard people talking about. I haven't seen anyone in my school carrying around these books, so I don't know that a lot of people are reading them, but I feel like a lot of people would enjoy them based on the other stuff that you're reading. So if you haven't started reading these yet, I do recommend. They're not like, oh my gosh, you have to go read them right now, like, you know, The Night Circus and the other things that I constantly try to get you to read, but they're getting right up there, and if that third one closes it up nicely and does a good job with that trilogy, it might have to go in my top series things. But anyways, I hope you guys had a good week. Please let me do a video next week too, so that I can get back into my week to week, and Jilly and other lovely viewers as well. I will talk to you later.